Oh, Freddy never could forget the fact he had a perfect set. He smiled and said, "Me breakfast ready," and down he sat all right and ready. He ate his Crispies, crackled pop, when something made him quickly stop. A stab of pain did make him shudder. He shouted out aloud, "Oh, brother!" Up he got, his Crispies left, of all appetite bereft. Down the street he slowly went, wondering why fate had sent this toothache after all these years to reawake his hidden fears. His normal hearty disposition made his present grave position quite the hardest thing to bear that he had met for many a year. His eyes were to the pavement glued, on he walked in gloomy mood. He pondered deep upon the doings which left his little world in ruins. A far from happy fellow, Freddy, if only he'd been at the ready, perhaps the pain he'd wished to hide wouldn't so have hurt his pride. A sidelong glance across the street caused his heart to miss a beat. The window sign that met his stare gave him yet another care. For nature at an early sowing had to our Freddy all unknown given his life's abomination a pretty ripe imagination. Now to his mind a vision sprang, his brain with sharpened steel it rang. The dentist now in butcher's guise sought to hasten his demise. Just then a stab of toothache brought a quick decision without thought. With jaw well set he bravely strode to the dentist's grim abode. Hand on doorbell, door swung wide, then he found himself inside. Sitting down, a paper lifted, through its contents quietly sifted, his courage from his brain excluded, all thoughts of that dread chair secluded. Round the room he slyly glanced, half a dozen folk entranced. A motley crew was his sudden thought, I've never seen another lot. He looks queer, that fellow yonder. Got false teeth, I wouldn't wonder. Not like mine, me pride and joy. Nothing false, the real McCoy. Just then the dentist's door swung wide and let him see what lay inside. Before his exit he could make, a hand fell on him like a brake. He turned to see the dentist smile. "Can I detain you for a while?" Before our Fred could answer no, he found himself well under tow. A rather curious fight developed, in which the two were soon enveloped. For belts exchanged in this affray, the Lonsdale fellow didn't pay. These two, engaged in duel so merry, had never heard of Queensberry. Though Freddy struggled hard and long, the dentist proved to be too strong. Our hero, lifted in the air, was quickly carried to the lair. But with a jump he took his leave, the dentist holding fast his sleeve. A sudden halt, the sleeve it ripped. Unfortunately Freddy tripped. Nothing lay to bar his fall, down the stairs into the hall. In a hospital bed he woke, thinking he had had a stroke. A doctor near him shook his head. We'd nearly given you up for dead. In Freddy's mind the mist had cleared. What was it that he had so feared? The doctor said, now open wide. And back the thoughts came in a tide. A sudden cough, and out it shot, the cause of all this little lot. The moral of this little tale is brush your teeth and never fail. Don't delay a dental visit. It really isn't worth it, is it?